Oh, that's where they are. They're in the folder called Recordings. Doy.
Alright, well, welcome back to Let's Play Kingdom Hearts. I'm Red X Parasite.
I'm Ray327.
I'm Matt.
Oh, that one's tricky. It moves.
Alright, first try, yeah! Is that how we were supposed to get in the first time?
Yeah. Hi, Merlin.
Every time I hear Merlin, I think back to in Super Paper Mario. One of the first characters you meet is Merlin, and then you end up in like essentially a parallel universe version of the town you start in, and you meet Nalrem, which is Merlin backwards.
As painful as it might be, we're not skipping cutscenes.
Well, I can't skip this cutscene. I skipped the first one. That was just out of habit. It's my bad.
That's okay.
I mean,
I'm gonna be having
this is not a super critical thing, but
oh yeah, I'm gonna be having the same problem when we do Sonic Adventure, because as I've mentioned in multiple recordings, we're doing a how badly can I glitch the game and still finish it run of Sonic Adventure.
Do you want to borrow my Dreamcast?
No, I'm doing it on PC. There are actual glitches I want to do that it doesn't work on with the Dreamcast conversion mod, which essentially is just loading the level data from the 3DS version, or not the 3DS. I'm looking at Red X holding his 3DS. If there was a 3DS version, I'd buy it, because as deeply flawed as Sonic Adventure is,
stuff in there.
As deeply flawed as that game is, I love it.
Which one?
Sonic Adventure.
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
like I have both of them. Sonic Adventure 2 is okay. Sonic
it's
Adventure
right.
1 is pretty tops, gotta say. Like, there's just something about it. It's kind of like how people are like, "What's your favorite animated show?" And I'm like, "Sonic Underground." Like, what's Sonic Underground? Like, oh, buddy, let me tell you.
Sonic Underground it's an experience.
Someday I'll have the box set. There is a box set of all 65 episodes. No, I think it was 63. They couldn't get to syndication.
Nice.
Are you supposed to talk to her? I don't even know what I'm doing.
Is there anything more that we need to do, or?
Yeah, I feel like the later games put a lot less emphasis on the boring parts, like this.
Well, I think part of the struggle is just the game does not convey where you need to go or what you need to do very well.
It doesn't do that very well at all, and that's one of the main gripes I have with this game.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, "Oh, this game's so great because of my child." I'm like, I played it in my childhood too, but
Yeah, like I appreciate Kingdom Hearts 1 much more for what it started than for what it is.
I will say though, once you get to Hollow Bastion, that's when the game really kicks it into high gear.
Oh yeah. When you get to Hollow Bastion, it gets really
try
good.
Not to spoil too much.
Oh come on! Who's gonna hear Hollow Bastion and know what the heck that means?
It's been 16 years. I'm not calling it by its true name.
That would actually kind of be spoilers.
It's so dumb.
Yeah.
Some of my favorite parts in 2. Well, that when it just turns into Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
Okay, so next, are we supposed to be going to the bell tower?
Probably.
I need
It's
to.
in the 2nd district.
Oh yeah, has Sora figured out he can use his key on the lock yet?
Maybe that's what I have to. I gotta do something, and I don't remember what it is because I haven't played this game.
I think you have to go to the...
I mean, I think at some point you have to ring bells.
I think you have to go to the 2nd district.
But I don't know when that is.
You do have to ring the bells, and I don't remember when that is either.
It's right near the end, though, because you do that right before you steal the keyhole.
Yeah.
Okay, cool, thanks.
But yeah, I feel like we should kill the enemies here and see if we can unlock that door as a shortcut, because...
You should be able to by now.
Yeah, now that Sora realizes that this is not just a key, but a magic key.
A key that can unlock any door.
There we go.
There we go.
Yes?
Is that useful?
Yeah.
So we need to go to the 2nd district, I think, so...
I'm gonna talk to Sid again.
Can never talk to Sid enough.
You can.
This is the same conversation. Well, good talking to you. Bit of deja vu, but good talking to you.
A big tournament is being held somewhere.
To Mount Olympus.
We worked really hard on it. Please look at this content.
Even after you beat the hardest cup in the game, you're still junior heroes. Even after you've beaten the secret boss.
Yeah.
Both of them.
There's more than 2 secret bosses.
Well, in the
Coliseum, there's 2.
There's 2.
Oh, okay. I was just thinking in general.
Yeah, there's Kurt Zisa, the best.
There's the Phantom.
Yeah, which I feel like we mentioned this last time, but Kurt Zisa was named like in a contest for get a boss named after you or something, and he just happened to be like the best name. Like, I'm kind of jealous of the fact that there's a guy going around named Kurt Zisa.
I think I read somewhere that was the name he made up, not his actual name.
Oh.
But I really like that's his real name.
I want there to be a person named Kurt Zisa.
And then, of course, there's... is it called the Unknown? Is that what...
Unknown, yeah.
Which is Final Mix only, right?
Yeah, that's Final Mix only. But it appears in the cutscenes for Recom, and everyone's like, what's going on with that? No one knows.
I think you need to head to the right.
Yeah, because at that point, if it shows up in Recom, no one in America would have seen the Final Mix boss. Right?
I still remember when 2 came out, when 2 Final Mix came out in Japan. And this was like just when YouTube was starting. They uploaded the cutscene at the end, something Gathering or something.
Oh, The Gathering?
Yeah. And everyone's like, wow, Kingdom Hearts 3 sure looks great. And I'm like, this must be what this must be what the 3rd game's gonna be. And no one knew what the hell was going on. And then it was Birth by Sleep.
I mean, hey, don't get me... Are we supposed to go here, or...?
No one knows.
Nobody knows. But hey, don't knock Birth by Sleep.
You had to talk to him twice.
Really? You know what it's for? Ask Sid. I'm glad we had to go through through all that.
Wow, what a bunch of shit.
Ooh, a triple ellipsis.
And you know they're ellipses because they show up all 3 dots at the same time.
Okay, so I know we have to go back to Sid, but is doing the keyhole here optional?
No.
You must steal all the keyholes, even though you don't have to.
Is it this game or 2 where all of the Winnie the Pooh sections are basically mini-games?
2.
It's every game.
Okay.
Well, except for in Birth by Sleep, where you just talk to the book and you get, like, something for it, and
yeah,
that's
but then
it.
it becomes a Mario Party minigame.
Oh, does it actually do something after that? I never tried.
The command board?
Oh, I did try that once.
Yeah, you have to do that to get to 100%.
Yeah.
I'm just, there's no dialogue. It's not a story heavy.
There are
Dalmatians.
dogs. Oh.
Ooh. So that's a gummy ship piece.
Yeah.
That I think gives you more health, right?
I would think.
One would think.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll head back for Sid first. Let's just ignore the big guys.
Alright, I'm just getting out of here.
Yeah.
Like, what I've tried to do is fight the smaller stuff that you can actually kill, and it's more worth your time.
Yeah.
And that one takes, like, 4 hits.
We should probably at least look at what parts we have for the gummy ship before we leave, in case, at the very least, in case we can put more thrusters on it.
Just really want to customize that gummy ship.
Well, no, I'm doing, like, the bare minimum, like, swap out objectively better parts, and hope that I can try to put more guns on, and hope that I can get more thrusters so that they end faster.
Hey, well, if it ain't a gummy block.
Yeah. You're kidding me.
And you don't know about navigation gummies.
Inner space ain't whoa, easy.
And so it's just like, I have a keyblade, look at it.
I want all of you to look at it. You want this one on your ship, right?
I'll install it for you, but I got this thing what you need. Just this book. It's real old with the 2 beat up of an overall. Anyway,
you mind delivering
it's the
it?
old house obtained old book.
We get to go see Merlin again.
What was that?
Oh, there we go.
Now all that shit we went to, like, this is what you need to do. Now we have to go and do it.
All the things that we thought we needed to do, we have to go do. Because we started at step 2.
Started at step 3.
All right.
Well, yeah.
So, yeah, go to the right. Yeah, because there's just direct doors there that we can now take.
Isn't that the one that had boards on the other side of it?
Yes.
So apparently, unlocking it on this side detached boards from the other side of it.
Yes. Well, and it actually opened in this way when we opened it.
Huh.
Don't ask me how it works.
It's a mystery.
Dropping a lot of orbs.
Oh,
hey, Donald.
Hi, Donald.
Gotta get those juicy extra experience points.
Yep.
Come on. Deep freeze.
Okay, I'm seeing this and wishing I had Magnet right now.
Magnet and vertical leap, I think it is.
Or just
Testing
Magnet. And then you just jump up and attack everything at the same time.
I'm just looking forward to that, like, sliding dash ability that I used so much in my run. Because I think our choices mean that that's also late. So, yeah.
But hey, at the very least, we did the early experience stuff, so...
Yeah. So it's faster than it could be.
It's a trade-off between how early do you want, like, second chance and once more...
Yeah.
...versus some of the other stuff.
Yeah, because, I mean, I assume that with taking defense, second chance once more and leaf bracer are all going to be early.
There's
oh, boy.
There's a thingy-majigger.
Yeah, we're not bothering with that.
I think you have to the first time.
A summon gem? Oh, right! This is where you get summons. Which I barely used, even though they're pretty good.
Summons are great, especially in Chicken Little Man.
Yeah.
Or Peter Pan cheese strats.
Peter Pan cheese is great.
Yeah. In this game, I pretty much, the only one I ever remember using is
Simba.
Tinkerbell.
Oh, Tinkerbell's really good in this one.
Is great.
Genie's pretty good if you know the strat for Maleficent. Not gonna lie.
I would love to learn the strat from Maleficent because I had a heck of a time with her when I first played it. Then again, I was also on my first playthrough of my first Kingdom Hearts game ever.
Yeah.
At that point, so...
Yeah, there that is.
There you are. What's going on?
Riku!
Hey, cut it out.
I'm not dreaming this time. Right?
I hope not.
No,
Took
that's
forever
just
to
the
find
11th
you.
game in the series.
Riku! Wait a second.
And
Where's
we're back to
Kairi?
Cardboard
Isn't
Face.
she with you?
3D face.
Cardboard
Well,
face.
Don't worry. I'm sure she made it off the island too.
Cardboard.
We're finally free. Hey, she might even be looking for us now. We'll all be together again
She
soon.
might even be here with us right
Don't
now.
worry.
Who knows?
Just leave everything to me. I know this.
Sorry, that was incredibly
Leave it to
overdramatic
who?
for the most basic
Excuse
of
me,
basic
Sora,
words.
it's leave it
What
to
did you-
whom?
I've been looking for you.
He doesn't
and
go to
Kairi
school, he
too,
doesn't know what words
with their
are.
help.
He don't know what words is.
Who are they?
We visited so many places and worlds looking for you.
Yeah, 4.
Really? Well, what
If
do
you
you know?
include this one.
I never would have guessed.
Oh, and guess what? Sora's the Keyblade Master.
He's actually not a master.
Or the.
What's that mean?
Yeah.
So this is called a Keyblade?
Huh? Hey, give it back.
Catch.
Whoa. Okay, so you're coming
Also, I
with
like
us,
how
right?
this is clearly modeled
We've
in
got
real
this
time,
awesome
but
rocket.
it goes back to the Kingdom
Wait till
Key.
you see it.
Yep.
He can't come.
What?
You know,
Forget us.
Oh, come on.
so much
He's
trouble
my
could have been
friend.
avoided
I
if
don't
Donald wasn't
care.
such an ass.
Oh,
Well-
he's gone.
He's probably gonna leave anyway. 'Cause he's an
Riku?
angsty piece of shit.
Well, you might be right about that too.
Nice going.
Angst.
Oh well. At least he's okay. And who knows? Maybe we'll run into Kyrie
At least this
soon,
isn't the
too.
game where you could play the darkness drinking game.
Then you play the Sora, Donald, and Goofy drinking game.
Yeah, no, that's the one in this game. Well, actually,
Wait, how
we
many-
haven't gotten to the point where it's come up a ton. Like, that doesn't happen until...
It's not so much
Around
in
now.
this game. Speaking of drinking games, I remember a while back I was joking that you could do one for the room for every time someone throws a football. How many times did we count?
37?
That sounds right. So, yeah, 37 football throws in that movie.
I was doing a countdown of how many times an American flag is on screen in the movie Armageddon. You know, the classic.
So, yeah.
Also one of my favorite movies because it's absolutely terrible.
I feel like another rule for the room would be slowly drink and for the entire duration of when the Golden Gate Bridge is on screen. Just slowly drink whenever that's on screen, because yeah.
People who have not seen that movie are going to have no idea what we're talking about.
Yeah. Oh my god. If you ever have the chance, if you ever find out a theater near you is doing a midnight showing of The Room, do yourself a favor, buy some plastic spoons, and go see it. You will not regret it. Expect a terrible movie, but expect to have a lot of fun watching it.
Come on.
Okay, so we delivered the book, and now we can do the bell thing, right?
Yeah.
Honestly, I would not bother
there.
with these guys.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
it's just a waste of time in terms of how much it takes to kill them versus their experience output, because you only get 7 versus, say, like that enemy right there, the yellow mustard or whatever it's called. 4 hits gets you 3 experience.
Yeah. Also, I love how this building is just, like, here, doing stuff, presumably. No one in the building except for Heartless and your characters.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, it's
why
like
is
the
it here? What does it do?
it's like the Coliseum fights where there's nobody in the stands at all.
Now I'm just imagining, like, the, like, you know how in, like, the Mario
And
Kart
the-
games, the newer ones, there's really low-res Mii's with, like,
yeah.
no animation because that's good enough for when you're driving fast. I'm just imagining that in the background of the Olympus Coliseum now.
Hey, just so we can date this.
Hey,
this
they
when
could
it comes out,
they could do the trick in that one part of Kingdom Hearts 2 where they just have a bunch of flat things in the distance instead of actual models.
Yeah.
Just so we can date this. Did you guys watch the opening ceremonies for the Olympics?
Yes, I did.
The
No.
Winter
18.
2018 Winter Olympics on February 8th or 9th.
Depending on where you are.
Yeah.
That was wild. That was really great. I loved when they did the drones.
Oh, the drone part was
That
really
I
cool.
heard about.
That was some of the... Because they were like, oh, it's augmented reality. So my dad's like, oh, it's probably augmented reality. And I saw a drone fly by. I'm like, oh my god, they're all drones. And then they formed a giant snowboarder over the ski slopes.
Oh,
Okay,
that's cool.
okay, so that's what the 3 pillars were hinting at, is that you have to do it 3 times.
I'm just remembering, there's, like, a picture that goes around periodically. That it's something like a picture of a bunch of drones flying with the caption, something like, they used programming and algorithms to prevent them from crashing into each other. And there's
Yeah.
just like a few lines that says something like, if going to crash, Don't.
Wait,
That is exactly how programming works.
Yes, can confirm.
You know what we should do? We should develop a high-level programming language that you can just...
It just boils down to, like, for robotics, it's like, if going to crash into thing, don't.
And just make that a legit program. Oh, hey, it's this boss again.
Yeah.
Hey, at least we have Cure this time.
Yeah. I think, was this the one that I ended up having to use?
That was fast.
Was this one that I ended up using the high potion and then literally didn't take any damage?
Yes, this was the fight.
Yeah, that was fun.
Basically, we healed, and then we didn't get hit for the rest of the fight, so we didn't really need to heal.
Yeah, and it wasted our only high potion. Because...
At the time.
Yeah.
Oh, it's serious now.
Yeah. It's doing a handstand. That's how you know it's serious.
Guess I just gotta hit this thing blindly.
Yeah.
Just keep hitting it until it dies.
It's amazing
Well,
how much longer battles feel when you can't see the health bar.
Yeah, we were talking about that last time. You know, without scan,
Yeah.
they feel like they take so long.
I'm so looking forward to getting scanned.
We're not too far away from it now.
Yeah.
Probably get another level from this if I had to guess.
Yeah.
It brings you up to 19, I'm pretty sure.
Heal. Come on.
I'm so used to having full heals that just having Cure and not having it go the entire health bar feels weird.
Yeah.
It does drop health orbs when the pieces die, though, which is nice.
Yeah.
You can definitely tell that the earlier fights are balanced around that more.
Yeah.
Heal.
But I am definitely looking forward to Second Chance once more in Leaf Bracer. Although I still couldn't tell you which is which between Second Chance and Once More. I just know that between the two of them, you don't die as easily.
One of them is preventing you from dying from a combo, and the other one is any hit that would kill you will take you down to 1 HP.
Yeah.
Essentially. So one of them is making
So basically,
you...
one of them covers you for the first time you get knocked to 1 HP, and one of them covers you for if you are in a combo at 1 HP.
Yeah.
But I don't know which is which.
I wanna... Yeah, I don't remember which one's which either, to be honest.
I honestly, in my mind, just like group them as two halves of the same ability.
Yeah.
And then Leaf Bracer, which prevents you from taking damage while healing.
Yeah. Which it basically prevents you from getting sniped and dying mid-heal. Which is always good. It's like with Leaf Bracer, as soon as you start getting off a heal, you're safe.
It's going to get it off, yeah.
Exactly.
Which, you never realize how much you depend on that until you don't have it.
Exactly.
And then you're trying to heal and somebody hits you
Why
and
is
you
he so
don't heal.
high in the air?
I don't have double jump in this game.
No, like the dude over here is so high in the air. Like I don't understand.
Oh
Why
hey,
he's doing
you actually
that.
hit it back.
I don't know.
I'm not gonna try to do that again.
Maybe it's sort of has to do with you trying to get to him from the stairs. I don't know.
It could be that he's trying to float a certain height above the ground.
Yeah. Alright. That was not the best camera angle for a dramatic slowdown shot.
Oh boy, suits and dresses.
Hey!
Hey, we got arrow.
It's the other spell I use.
Use this in boss fights.
Pretty much.
So I guess, important question, do we want to put that on a shortcut, or... I guess probably not, because I don't really use it that much outside of boss fights. And if we're going to use it in boss fights, we could just use the menu for it.
I personally would shortcut it, but I don't use magic like ever. So if you guys are gonna actually use magic, I can deal with menuing for it.
I use magic sometimes, but not a lot. I use magic more during whatchamacallit? 2.
Well, I use magic more in 2 as well, but
Yeah.
with this
2
game,
is just a more refined combat system.
with this game, it's always remembering. Oh yeah, I have magic. So you should probably save and end this episode before we take off for Agrabah.
I was gonna do the cutscene then, save it there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we could. You want to try to get to the map since that's a nice round
he's gone.
endpoint.
Well, we can't save on the map.
We don't necessarily need to save between episodes. We're just gonna keep recording, right?
I suppose. Oh,
Did I
right,
walk
at the
past
house.
him?
No, you have to go to the 3rd district. Because he said meet him at the house. And don't you have to come back to Traverse Town again for some reason?
Probably.
You always come back to Traverse Town.
Or so is this where you get warp? Like here?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
here,
I think you get the first warp here.
Yeah.
She's in town.
She's the reason this town is full of Heartless. She's been using the Heartless for years. Yeah, like at least 11. Oh, now we're talking about Ansem.
Yep.
Why are you gonna send me to this? You're like, ooh, yeah.
By the way, you can find these pages of the Ansem report.
You see, it's just as I told you.
How can they not
While
see
you
her?
toiled away trying to find your dear friend, he quite simply replaced you with some new companions.
How does Riku
Evidently.
not notice
Now
how
he values
friggin'
them
evil she
far
seems?
more than he does you.
Like,
He's an angsty teenager.
like she could
You're
not
better
be
off
much more
without that
obvious if
wretched
she
boy.
tried.
Now think no more of him and come with me.
Honestly, that part of the conflict could just be solved by them actually talking to each other.
Yeah.
Show you delivered that book? Yeah.
Yep.
That and maybe
there we go.
Donald having a bit more respect for Sora as a human being.
We-
with
we-
feelings.
We just got the warp,
Yeah.
by
a
the
real
way.
human being.
A human being.
Alright, now I'm gonna go do that save.
Yeah.
Just kidding. I'm gonna fight
Just
these
kidding.
enemies.
The episode's not allowed to end. Oh, wow.
Oh, nice.
We were really close to getting a level before the boss, I think, so
Oh, yeah. And so the boss is probably basically a full level.
it basically kind of got us a full level on top of the one we were almost
Yeah.
about to get. So actually, does that get us up to 20 then?
I don't know.
I think it's either 19 or 20.
I think we've gotten 3 levels since I last checked it at 17, so I want to say we're at 20.
I don't remember a third one, so I'm going to guess 19. But I know we were at 17 earlier.
20 plus or minus 1.
Yeah. No, 20 or minus 1. It's definitely not plus 1 because we'd have scan.
Yeah. What if we had scanned this whole time and we just had to
Oh
equip
my
it?
god, that would be so...
Nope, we're at 20.
Oh. I'm oblivious.
I've had guard this whole time.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Oh, we actually have 5 AP to throw around, so...
Deep freeze! Ha! Deep freeze!
So what does Tech Boost
See
do?
ya!
It increases the number of experience points you get from doing a tech.
See, that's what I would have assumed. But we're still getting 2 tech points.
For doing like a guard or attack
Oh.
to parry something.
Not
Not that.
super effective.
Yeah, so it only applies to those kinds of tech points.
Yeah. I don't think I realized there was a distinction between them.
I don't
That's
think
the
the
kind of-
game really makes the distinction between them, but there is.
That's weird. Nice boot to the face, Sora.
Alright. Did you want to save or no?
Well, let's hit up the save point and end the episode now, just
Yeah.
because we're kind of getting up there on time.
Yeah.
So
And we can get to the world map from the save point.
that we can.
So let's just save, and then I guess we'll start the next episode by going to a new place.
Oh my god.
So just move down one and then save.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah, so we're just cycling between 4.
Yep. Just
I
in
just
case
used
something.
all 99.
Gotta use all 99. All right, well,
All right.
thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.